You know, the real flex is not giving the government the majority of the money that you're making. That's the real flex, because they don't really know what to do with the money. You comfortable with the government spending your money? Are you comfortable with the decisions that the government makes spending money? Okay then. All right, so let's think about it like this. Let's say if you're making $250,000 a year. First of all, congratulations. You got a high income skill. You might have went to college and got some degrees and worked your way up. Or you might have a successful business where you spent countless hours building this business and you're netting $250,000. You're probably grossing a lot more than that. The problem is, if you're single, you're going to pay about $52,000 of that money and have to give that away to the government in taxes. $52,000 is a lot of money, y'all. That's a lot of money of my hard working dollars that I have to give to the government. 52 grand if I'm single. If you're not single, it's about 40 grand if you're married. $52,000 is a lot of money that I got to give the government out of my hard-earned money. And if you are financially savvy, if you are a wealth builder, it's not just $52,000. If you are financially savvy, you know if you had an extra $52,000, let's say you put that in a S&P 500 index fund, and you let it sit there for the next 20 years. If you assume a 10% rate of return on investment, that's about $350,000 of your wealth that you are foregoing by paying this 52 grand today to the government. If you start thinking about things in terms of wealth moves and wealth steps, you're going to be offended by how much money that the government is taking out of your paychecks or out of your income that you get from your business. It is offensive, especially if you are a wealth builder. If you think in terms of wealth, that's really $350,000 if your assumptions are correct in terms of what you'll get from the stock market. And I'm assuming at 10% because, you know, SP 500 has given us that over the last 100 years or so, or something like that, right? That's $350,000. So yes, 52 grand today, but in the stock market for the next 20 years, that's 350 grand of my wealth that I'm giving away to the government. And if y'all, some of y'all are doing that every single year. That's crazy. So this is why it's so important to save taxes. This is why if you are a wealth builder, you can't build wealth without saving taxes, because that is directly reducing your wealth by giving away the majority of your money to the government. And if you want to stop giving away the majority of your money to the government, hit the link in bio. Let my company help you out. Let us help you save taxes that you can then convert into wealth building later on.